Hey, good morning, Brian. We are here at Sci-Port. Such a surreal moment for me as someone who grew up here in Shreveport to be doing a live here in Sci-Port to show off the Maker Faire that is coming tomorrow from 10 to 5, where kids can come in and see a whole lot of stuff. But you, in your slogan, give work a chance. I'm here with Mr. Joel Leonard. Tell us your story.
Well, this is one of those facts that's underreported. We've got 10,000 boomers. Every day, the boomer generation is no longer the boomer, it's the geezer bust. Okay, they're no longer babies, they're geezers, and they're retiring, and we have a generation that has been told not to touch tools. We've got a generation that doesn't even know how to fix a tire. So you want to make tools exciting, or get kids excited about tools, you got to make tools exciting. So I invented a 50-pound hammer because it's called the Thorminator because it looks like Thor's hammer, but it also looks like the Terminator's leg. So we call it the Thorminator, half Thor, half Terminator, from the past and the future. And if we're going to continue our society and have access to the water and the electricity and all the other infrastructure that's important, we can't have everybody up on YouTube being a star. We got to have people that get out there and give work a chance and make things happen. So what we got to do to make this work is we got to patent. What do? We drop it on the next generation, bam, or do you want to hand it off? That's what we got to do.
Yep, and we're here, and now I have the Thorminator, as you can see, this 50-pound hammer. So tell us a little bit, as I now get to hold this super cool hammer, what does it mean to you to see the kids come in and their face light up and just have a great time here at your Maker Faire?
Well, the coolest thing, I let anybody that wants to. I've had over 20,000 people pick up this hammer. And when they do it, especially little bitty kids pick this thing up. Yeah. And they got a sense of accomplishment. Daddy, I picked up a 50-pound hammer. And then I say, you know what it means if you can pick up a 50-pound hammer? That means you can also pick up your toys and your clothes. So we got to get more people ready. We've got to build this next generation to take on the jobs. 10,000 a day, people are retiring in the baby boomers across this country. And we got companies begging for talent. And you said, kids, we want everybody. We want people that are looking for work. We want people that need prosthetic hands. We want people that need resources. We're going to have Heirloom here who makes carbon capture. They're hoping to find some people to work for them.
There you go. And I mean, so again, just highlighting this giant hammer, as I'm actually going to hand this back to you here, because you are so right. That hammer is definitely
it's only
something
heavy
here.
if you're weak.
Oh, yeah, well, but most people can come in and see things like this. There's so much more here that will be highlighted as well, from 3D printed hands and
vehicles. We got people coming from New York, Chicago, Indiana, Kentucky, in the United States, and we even have several people from DC and Baltimore right here. And then we got a guy who's stuck in the Atlanta airport right now, who actually is a purebred Viking, and his real name is Thorbjorn.
Oh, that's so.
And he's our keynote speaker 1 o'clock on Saturday. And we're going to have a big discussion on how do we improve our community and our economic opportunities by sharing some best practices that we don't even think about. This guy actually makes stuff below zero.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, like we said, so much for people to come and see. Hey, Brian, thanks for that weather. Look, we're here at Sci-Port to talk about the Maker Faire that's going to be here this Saturday. We have been looking at all of the different type of exhibits and fun things, and oh my Lord, what's that? Whoa! I mean, catching some, here it comes back around. Oh my goodness. I mean, he came in here hot.
Oh yeah. That's how we do it.
I mean, who exactly, what am I looking at? Who are you guys?
Yeah, that's right. So my name is Quentin.
And I'm Sean.
And we're the Bald Eagle Brothers.
First of all, wow. Talk to me about what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, so we're looking at a high-tech, futuristic design, 48-volt racing apparatus. Mm-hmm. This thing is built to run down the track, emit zero emissions, and do it with patriotism and style.
We love that. That is so awesome. I love the American flag. Bald Eagle Bros. Now, there are going to be races held here tomorrow. Talk about, you guys are representing Shreveport?
That's right. So we found out about a month ago that the organizer for the Maker Faire, he was bringing in something called the Power Racing Series. This is a series where we take Power Wheels that are meant for kids, and as you can see, we soup them up a little bit and make it fun for adults. So this is designed to inspire folks, bring competition, and there's an element of moxie. So we have a really awesome patriotic theme going on. Others, there'll be all kinds of fun themes that are brought, but this is just an example, and this is our local representation. So we hopefully will try to give some good competition to the folks traveling in.
Come out here and win. Now, you said there were 7 other teams that are participating that you guys will, or 6 other teams, 7 including you guys.
That's right.
And this is your first time representing Shreveport, and hopefully we're going to not let anybody come into our house and win, right?
That's right. Well, you know.
We can't let anybody come in on our turf and take us down. You know, when the helmet comes on, the gloves come off.
I think at some point Joel mentioned the names of the other teams, but it just didn't seem super important. I'm sure they're probably great folks.
They're great people.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
we're
you
nice
know,
people too.
it kind of just we'll check them out in our side view mirrors we've got on the cart. Hopefully,
Yeah,
you know,
we
as we
kept
come
those.
whizzing by, keep them in frame. Try to at least wave or something as we pass by.
Absolutely. No. What got you guys into doing stuff like this?
Sure. So Sean and I go back. We have flown drones together, done combat robotics and other STEM activities. We both work in STEM fields.
Yep.
We enjoy it. It's a blast. So between the different hobbies, when we found out about this, I think it was about 5 words into the sentence, Sean said, yes, let's build
I'm in.
one. He's in.
I'm in. Anything that goes fast, I'm in on. I do mini bike racing. I build electric mini bikes, and I pretty much had all the parts ready at home.
Exactly. Now, one more time for everybody at home. Who are you guys?
We're the Bald Eagle Brothers.
Exactly. Nate, Shannon, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hey, Brian, yeah, not to cut you off there, but yes, we are here at Sci-Port, and we are here with another fun thing. We have had so much fun this morning. What could we possibly do next? We have a little fun activity that we're going to be doing here. I'm going to let you explain exactly what it is, but the gist is we are going to get kids out of their comfort zone a little, listening to directions and working as a team. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So kids have gotten behind their phones. They don't know how to interpersonal skills. When they get in the workplace, they don't know how to take instruction or give instruction. So it's important for them to, and they also need to learn how to run automation technologies or remote controls and things like that. So we invented a remote control game, and you have a driver and you have a navigator. And the reason why you have a navigator is because the driver has their back to the course, and the navigator has to tell them where to go. So I love to take kids that don't like to listen and let him drive, and the kid that doesn't like to talk, make him be the navigator and watch them suffer. And then they eventually get past their fears of listening or speaking, and they get good at it. And this is going to develop the kids. So we'll not only have programs for adults to come in and drive these crazy cars, but we also have kids can come in. Parents bring your kid here, and they might learn how to listen to you.
So for right now, I'm going to be the driver here, and one of my speaker here, one of the brothers of the Eagle Brothers,
Bald Eagle
the Bald
Brothers.
Eagle Brothers, Quentin,
Appreciate it.
is going to be the person telling me what to do. The most fun part about this, like he said, is I am going to be blind. So we are going to start here. Go ahead and start giving me instruction here.
We're slow straight, medium left, straight left, left. Triple caution, left. Okay, stop, reverse. You're braking the car. Okay, back up.
Okay, we're backing up.
Yep. Okay, now let's go straight left, medium left, hard right. Keep going. Go. Okay. Keep left. Oh, we hit the camera. We're done.
Oh, and we did it. Look at there.
Did a figure 8, wonderful.
A little bit easier
Wow.
driving forward. Hopefully your instructions were okay.
Oh yeah. No, that was top tier instruction. So I mean, the real thing about that is trying to get these kids to really listen to one another and work as a team, as we said, right? Getting them to come around. Now, is their course going to be a figure 8 like this, or is it more so
It's going to be a pretty simple course.
Okay.
We're not going to keep it too difficult. It's already pretty challenging, as you just experienced, trying to navigate while listening to someone yelling instructions.
Absolutely.
You're going to break the car, all this stuff.
And there's other teams on the course too.
That's right.
Oh.
We're going to make this competitive head-to-head, so that we'll have
Okay.
pairs of competitors who
Yes.
will race multiple cars.
Fun.
And everyone is going to work till they finish. So, they'll be first, second, third, fourth. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great opportunity because in STEM, the technology skills are very important, but oftentimes communication skills are what really brings folks over the edge of being able to be effective in roles. So this is going to break the kids out of the shells, require to communicate, to listen, and it's all a part of STEM.
Absolutely.
We got employers watching people compete. So we got employers that are going to be here, hopefully picking up talent.
There you go. And like we said, there's so much fun that we have been doing today. For right now, we're going to send it back to the studio.
Oh, looks like it. Looks like a lot of fun. Thank you, Taylor.
Good morning, everybody. We have been here at Sci-Port looking at the Maker Faire that is happening tomorrow from 10 to 5. We are here about to talk about an amazing story, though. This is a story of the prosthetic hands, a problem that most people don't realize how big of a deal it is, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell us a little bit about the story, but not only that, but how much it's influenced in really helping kids that struggle with this problem.
Sure. So initially, the maker community was asked to help a person who in South Africa who had accidentally, in his crafting, had cut some of his fingers off. He couldn't get a partial prosthetic. They're not covered by insurance. But he contacted someone in a makerspace at University of Washington in Bothell near Seattle, and that guy flew to South Africa using the frequent flyer miles and the couches from makerspaces from here to there. They wrote letters of encouragement on their hands to offer them up and to get the materials. They were crafting out of something like an erector set and the kind of plastic that you'd get from medical supply and milk jugs. The first hand they made for the little boy nearby, for a friend of his, was out of an erector set and plastic. And then the maker community told them about digital design and 3D printing so that they could continue to work from opposite sides of the world and keep giving little Liam his next-sized hand, so that when his arm went into a growth spurt, he wouldn't lose that edge and it would be able to lengthen and be like his other hand.
Absolutely.
We've learned so much from the maker community since then. So some of the kids, in fact, one who couldn't have a 3D printer and was carving the pieces out of wood in Bogota, he has grown up to be the leading expert in designing bioprinters.
Wow.
And when he comes to the United States,
Yes.
he always makes time to give youth the chance for them to bioprint and to learn how to integrate materials with the expectation that they're going to join him on the frontier. So he was in the frontier in his makerspace and in his neighborhood, and then for his hospital, and now he's at the frontier for the world. So the good ideas come from everywhere. No one is expendable, and we need to include them.
You said also that a kid has never picked one of these up and not known how to use it.
It just amazes me.
And just showing everybody, you obviously my hand may be a little big, but just as simple as that is how it works right there, moving it in.
And you're using a hand that was made by a child for another child.
Yes, I mean, look at the ligaments, and they grow. Each design gets bigger and better. Same concept, but I mean, these are. We have another one that can even hold a water bottle that we're about to demonstrate. Now, you said that these are used specifically for what?
So this is for holding a water bottle and jogging. If you need to hold tools, if you're working with FEMA you need to use a hammer, this would be a great kind of design. It doesn't have any chokeable pieces, and it's really quick to assemble. So if you were, in a place where you have a lot of patients quickly, in a sense of duress, you could print that out of the water bottles from the emergency workers and attach that using what's on the rubble. It has a little ledge so that it would act like your pinky.
Yeah.
Well, and that way you have something that's holding it in the inside. It's easy to just push against the elastic cord and the two cable ties.
Yes.
It's very, very cheap with materials you can find globally, and it still allows them to write and to feed themselves and use tools very quickly.
Yes.
And so this kind of thing is how we're in working and responding to crises all over the world, that you're even able to create jobs in a refugee camp, because if they can do this, they can use this hand next to print for the clinic. MSF and UNHCR will pay them to print things that their supply chain has been interrupted in, like IV bag clips and tweezers, microscopes, stethoscopes, things that you could not bring back. And so this is a way for us locally to see the makerspace as a way for us not only to encourage innovation and entrepreneurship, but for resilience and community
Yes.
recovery. Because this, as a medical reservist, the makerspace has saved me.
So, I mean, obviously an amazing story and so much more that we're going to show here at Sci-Port, but for now, sending it back to the station.
Thank you so much.